going to start the recording for YouTube. It is CLG FC episode 154 for the YouTube. It is day 96 here on Twitch. It is the penultimate stream for our season, for season 8 of this save. Very quickly approaching not only just 100 days, but season 9, which I'm surprised at. And not only are we fast approaching season 9, but this is very close to becoming the longest save I've ever played in a Football Manager. Just so you know, that YouTube link isn't a link on mobile, weirdly enough. Really? When I click it, does it take me to me? It takes me to me perfectly fine. Oh, on mobile. Okay, I don't know why. It has the HTTPS and the www dot in there. I don't even know, bro. Uh, that's why I had to copy the text and snippet of YouTube link. I I don't know why that is, but if I'm 100% honest, I'm not going to be too bothered to change it. And I don't believe in link shorteners. I don't like using link shorteners. So Smaps accepts is fine for hitting the yellow card limit. That's fine. It's 1 day's wage. I'm sure he's not pressed. But yeah, it's just youtube.com/Benakage. And you'll get me there. We've got our we've got commentary for the Unreal tournament that I run, the Unreal tournament that I commentated the multiplayer stuff. Do you edit the YouTube videos? I don't. It's the raw VODs. I don't do any editing. So what you see here is what you get on YouTube. The only thing that's different is with FM, every match is its own episode. So I will cut the recording, wind up talking for like 2 minutes or 3 minutes, and then restart the record. So you're gonna miss about 2 or 3 minutes. Cully, what's going on, my man? Welcome in. It's good to have you along. Oh, by the way, while we're here, while we have everybody here, uh, let's give a shout out to Crack Attack, who is a great streamer. He's not going to be streaming much until about 10 days from now, but definitely worth a follow. He is a very, very highly entertaining Football Manager streamer. So definitely worth a shout. He's playing at some big club. I don't know. I can't remember the club you're at right now, actually. Is it? Did you move on to like Real Madrid or something like that? So I can't remember. Bickerstaff Reserves, Haslington St. Mary's. Yeah, Real Madrid. Yeah. See, this memory works, despite the fact that it's getting older in a day. Jackson in the 14th minute for Haslington St. Mary's put the visitors in front, but Saunders in the 22nd leveled things for Bickerstaff Reserves. He then scored 15 minutes after that to put them ahead at the break 2-1. Spencer in the 53rd came out and leveled things for Haslington St. Mary's, and then Brown in the 75th managed to put Bickerstaff Reserves back ahead. They would hold on to win 3-2 over Haslington St. Mary's. Haslington St. Mary's, 4 points adrift. 4 teams go down, man. That's just brutality. That is absolute brutality in this league, man. 4 teams going down. But I guess that's the nature of the beast here. I'm going to put the music back on in a sec. I have Do As a Heart. I know I've played this song a lot on this stream, but I'm going to do it again anyway because I love it so much. Which is Do As Infinity with Heart. What did I get? I got a direct message. I have a Crack sent me a friend request. That's fair. I was like, who hit me up? Did you watch any of the matches today? I personally caught a few minutes here and there. I did see the last 10 minutes of Man United though. So Pixelated Suits, another shout out's gonna have to be given here, and that's the great Pixelated Suits. I almost called you Shoots It's Pixelated Suits. Welcome along, brother. Big. Someone who's streaming more for 2025. Who actually I need to sit down with and walk you through OBS at some point. Um, but definitely give them a follow. They're in Colombia as well with their FM save. So they were shite beyond shite until Xerxes came on, which is a surprise because he got booed off the other game. Whew, shit. Sorry. Uh, we got a weekly staff meeting. That's fine. Remind me in a month. That's fine. And he is too old now for the under 18, so we're just gonna move him up, and that's everything. Cool. Let's keep going. Thank you, man. Appreciate you being here, Pix. Thank you, man. I might ask for support later if you're willing to love that support you do. What do you mean? What do you mean, crack? I don't think I follow. But welcome in to Pix, and what do you call it? We're 12 days away from the fixture. We are. This is our penultimate season 8 stream. I think. Shout out. Sorry, might ask for. I shouted you out already, but I can do it again later on this stream. That's definitely fine. Um, I mean, greatest Irishman deserves one. So I'll put it that way. Earns one, really. Not even deserves, earns. We'll do Leagues in Focus next week as we keep ticking down. 11 to go. But the nice thing is because I have shouted out. Oh, the pop-up. Oh, it's actually a Twitch extension. So if you go to your, not that you're, I know you're on mobile, but under shit. Uh, I can't remember where the hell the extensions are under. It might be a different. But extensions is its own category. So if you're in your streamer dashboard, towards the very bottom is extensions, and you just click that and you look up "Shout Me Out," and there you go. It'll tell you. It'll actually give you the directions on how to install it. In the Twitch extension page. So it's very easy. It's very easy to figure it out. But why do so many Irish support the scum? Says Cully. Cully, who are you a fan of? You a Liverpool guy? Nice. I'll be adding that ASAP. So you're a star. Yeah, it's nice. I actually there's another one that my friends use, um, called Scene.gg. And the difference with Scene.gg is the one nice thing that Scene.gg is when they do the slash shoutout command or the exclamation point shoutout command with Scene.gg, it will actually go into that channel, pull a random clip, and it'll be like, check out this streamer. They have played this before, and it could be any game. And then it's a clip that's randomly on your channel. The only thing I don't like is like I said, because I used to West Ham beat Blackburn 3-1. That's nice. Because I used to stream a lot of Counter Strike, I have 4.5 years of Counter Strike clips on my channel, right? So when they do the exclamation point, um, when they do the exclamation point shout out, right? It like for me when they shout me out, it'll be like, oh, here's a CS clip, and it will have the game listed as Counter Strike, and I'm like, I haven't touched that game in 10 months, man. So clips of you playing or commentating? Commentating. I don't really play. So I don't have any. I have barely any clips of me playing because I just don't play. It's all commentary. But um, like what I like about the Twitch extension is it literally it links with the category that you were last streaming as. So it'll literally show you, oh, they were last playing this game, so it's more relevant to current. You know what I mean? Than the scene.gg. But it is neat to see an old clip come up that's really funny from like 4 years ago or something. Like, oh shit, I remember this clip. You know what I mean? Like that is one. If they can somehow find a medium between the or median between the two, then it would be the best extension ever. Um, Love my brother. It's all good. Sure, my last team before Madrid was Liverpool. Um, Leeds the only United? That's not true. West Ham is the true United. So actually, there's just too many Uniteds. I can't even say that with a straight face. There's so many damn Uniteds. Like Leeds United, West Ham United, Newcastle United. Um, you know, there's just so many. Oxford United. Uh, and that's before you even get into the non-professional stuff. So we're down to 9 days to go. Music stopped because I'm playing YouTube videos and I don't use Spotify like an idiot. Carlisle United, yeah, there's another one. So Ducky found an Asian team called United United. Why? Why does that exist? United United. um, I mean, shit, if it works for you, you know what I mean? Um, I am launching all sorts of tabs that I don't need to be opening, and I can't find. Here it is. Jesus. Uh, anyway, let's see here. Chester signed Barty, who's been on basically our watch list for the longest time. I don't care what this guy's saying. There we go. Cool. So, Spaps is suspended for the match. We'll have to swap him out. 8 to go. So, technically, there's a team called Coxfield United. There's a team called Cuckfield Rangers. And they have a development side as well. They have like a reserve team, and the reserve team is called Cuckfield Rangers Development. Um, so there's all sorts of teams, man. There's all sorts of teams, especially in England. All sorts of weird ass names. So the young cucks. That's funny. Um, don't tell me I moved my. God damn it. God damn it. I moved my my lip balm's in the other room. Development cucks since 1897. That's funny. So, um, we keep moving along. Nothing to do here. We'll be 7 days to go already. There's the autosave for you. So we're moving it. We're moving along. Um, we'll make sure we run the ads out before the game so that doesn't disturb you guys during the game, and then yeah, that's going to be that. So. We'll get into it after that. So we do want to do leaks and focus as well. That's going to be coming up in about 3 or 4 days' time, of course. So, but I hope everyone's been well. Uh, there we go. Anyways, my friend, I really do need to get some sleep. 7 billion stream. You're one of the good ones. I appreciate you, Crack. Have a wonderful night, man, and have a good day tomorrow. And your last day at work, man. Your last day at work. Congratulations. Congratulations. So, um, downtime. Let's see. We're just going to keep on moving on here. 7 to go. Down to 6 to go. Chelsea and Leeds are playing in the Prem. Um, our Premier League doesn't actually look too odd, considering all the craziness that goes on in promotion and relegations over multiple seasons. Let me rephrase that. When I say our Premier League doesn't look odd, it's not the positions that look odd. It's the clubs that are in the Premier League. They don't look too out of place. But the table itself, yeah, it's a little bit wonky. Not too bad. We'll go over that in a few days. Um, right now we're on March 22nd, so we're going to get into. Oh, the restricted transfer window closes on the 27th. So for those that don't know, you are allowed to sign anybody at any point in time in these divisions, right? Once you get below like Division 8, is your season nearly over? It is. Yes, we are. This is our penultimate season 8 stream. Saturday's stream will be the conclusion of season 8. and it will be the beginning of the off season, which we're not watching any summer tournaments this time, so we should breeze through it on Saturday, and then whatever stream is after that will probably start season 9. Um, any friendlies that we schedule, we instant result them just because they're friendlies. There's no reason to really go into them, and then we just keep moving on towards the actual start of the season, right? So that's about what we're going to be doing over the weekend. So the full schedule is up on Twitch as well. West Ham beat Ipswich. They are going up. West Ham are going back up. Promoted with 7 games to spare. Union drew Colorado 1-1. So we keep moving on. But yeah, restricted transfer window is closing. For those that don't know, anywhere, I want to say it starts below level 8. So I want to say it starts at level 9, but basically around level 9 all the way down to the bottom of the pyramid is considered amateur. And the transfer window, you're allowed to sign any player not tied to a professional or semi-professional contract or youth contract. You can't sign anybody with a youth contract either. You can sign an opposing player on a youth contract to a pre-contract, but you're not allowed to sign them to an amateur contract until they promote out of the youth contract, right? Um, so because the window is so open, or because the league is so amateur, the transfer window opens right around the first or second Monday in June, and it runs all the way through to the final days here in March. It's always a different day every season, but it is a 10-month, essentially, a 9 to 10-month transfer window where you can sign anybody on a free transfer. So it's kind of it's why the jump from amateur to professional, or I'm sorry, the jump from amateur to semi-pro is way harder than the jump from semi-pro to pro, in my opinion. So, I mean, that's just, I mean, you're talking about taking on finances as well. I mean, a club on amateur contracts, they don't have to pay anybody anything. And then you're going from that to all of a sudden you're paying out something every week. So, I'm not going to have them dive into tackles. So financially, it's just very difficult, you know, for a club to take on those costs all of a sudden and try to re-sign every player that they want to keep into a semi-professional contract. So, right, Jack's hurt 5 to 6 days. Are you kidding me? He twisted his knee, and the game's in 5 days. Come on, man. Come on, man. So Joe Jones is hurt, but he'll be recovered in time. He is going to get the start over Spaps, who is hurt. That's going to bring Tyler Wright in, and then we got to think of a replacement for Jack, which is going to be Sam Wellman. And the substitute that takes Wellman's place will be Ben Brindley, the great Ben Brindley. One of these guys is getting really older, I think. Yeah, Ben Brindley. He's 32. So we're not cutting him because he's just a dynamite sub. He's averaged a 7.5 in his last 5, and he's averaged a 7.65 over the course of this season. So Ben Brindley doing the work for us, quite frankly. But I meant to do leaks in focus. So I'll do that once we come back from the processing. But welcome in. I hope everybody's good. It's been a while since we got into Football Manager. We played Action Time on Tuesday, and we played Pangya on Monday. And I actually was like getting a little bit of the itch to play Pangya again. But then I was like, listen, I'll be able to scratch that itch tomorrow. So tomorrow we're gonna play Pangya. It should be a lot of fun. We're gonna play for close to 3 hours, and then we'll kick it off with some Football Manager both days this weekend. I'm only doing the evening streams. I like doing afternoons on the weekends, right? Because the EU audience gets involved, and it's kind of nice to have them. But I'm going out one of the days this week for lunch. I'm taking the family out to lunch, and it's like we don't know what day that's going to be because it's supposed to snow at some point this weekend. So we're kind of just waiting to see what it is or when it snows, and then we'll go out whenever it's not going to snow. Let's get into leagues in focus. Some training stuff. So we are getting a little right now. We got a little today, actually. I was kind of upset, but because we weren't supposed to get anything. They told us all of us in the South weren't going to get anything, and the South of the county, and then we did. We got an inch, but it was only an inch. That's fine. Um, Leagues in focus. That's what we were doing. So we'll start with MLS. I've been playing some older games recently. Played Uncharted 2 and Shadow of the Colossus. What a game! And I'm just starting Uncharted 3. I really enjoy playing older games. I mean, if you look at the description of the actual Twitch, the first sentence of my bio says I play dead games, which is very true. Lou, what's going on, Lou? Holy shit, it's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while, Barry. How are you? Um, Holy moly, how are you, man? What's going on, Lou? We'll start with MLS. Charlotte top, Atlanta is second, Red Bulls third, Montreal fourth, Orlando fifth, Philly Union is sixth, New England seventh, Miami is eighth, Columbus ninth. On the outside looking in by a point is Cincinnati. Chicago has returned to its rightful home at the foot of the Eastern Conference of the Eastern Conference. In the West, Real Salt Lake is top, Sporting Kansas City second, Austin FC's third, the Galaxy, LA Galaxy fourth, Seattle fifth, Portland sixth, Houston seventh, St. Louis City is eighth, FC Dallas is ninth, and the Scum are 1 point outside looking in. San Jose, still the worst team in the league. Just got back from my 6-month suspension. Why did you get suspended 6 months for? Jesus. In fact, you know what? Don't go into it. Don't tell me. Ignorance is bliss. So, no comment. That's fine. But hello to you. How are you, Barry? Hopefully you're all right. Sorry, go back to it. All good, man. Fighting with Celtic in season 16 this year has to be the year. You are Spartans, right? I think so, and like Spartans, something Spartans. Premier League, Newcastle are top by 2. Despite really terrible form, they managed to break out of it. They got time. I'm good, lad. I miss streaming, so cannot wait to get back into it. Nice, man. Nice. Welcome back. Arsenal are second. Man City are third. It's gonna be great. You gotta be like. You gotta be like. Damn. What's the name of that? What's the theme? What's it called? I hate the wrestler, but you gotta stream and what's the name of his theme song? Fuck. Oh, of course, of course. It's the Great Gates of Kiev. That's what you gotta do. When you get back into streaming, you just gotta be like. That's got to be your return to streaming, man. So, great track. But where the hell did I put the music now? I could never. I have way too many tabs open. Um, yeah, man. Spartans finished second 4 years in a row. Oh God, who are we rocking today? We're about to roll up. What's up, Snicky? We're about to roll up and rock. We're playing the Welly Scorpions next. But we're already promoted and champions of the league. We're 22 clear with 2 to play. So this has been a wrap. Let me finish leagues in focus. So Newcastle top, Arsenal and City and Chelsea are second, third, and fourth. Spurs are fifth. Leicester, surprisingly, is sixth. Villa have won the Carabao Cup, so that's why you see UECL next to their name. They still have a chance to qualify for something better, but they're at least getting European competition in some form next season. Liverpool are down in 10th. Man United are in 13th. And Forest have dipped back into the drop. Liverpool fell off. Man United were in relegation earlier this season, which was I would have loved to see them go down, but but yeah, Liverpool are in a bit of a lull right now. Um, Leeds are Brighton and Leeds are both a point above the drop over Forest, who Forest are 18th. They've lost 4 straight, but they played in the Champions League this season. They finished 3rd last season. They literally played Champions League football, and Forest are now relegation candidates. That's not surprising. I guess so, but it is 2031 as well. We are in season 8. So, come on, Leeds, survive. I think you might be okay. Norwich are 2 adrift and Brentford 5 adrift at the bottom of the Prem. Sky Bet Championship, West Ham are coming up. They are 12 clear of Bristol City, who are second. Bristol City themselves 8 clear of the playoff places over Sheffield Wednesday, QPR, Ipswich, and Fulham. Hull on the outside looking in by 5 goals on goal difference. Blackburn are a point on the outside looking in. At the bottom, it's Lincoln City, who are a point above the drop over Birmingham City, who've won 4 of their last 5, mind you. They were dead and buried. They were 10 adrift earlier in the season, and they are back only a point adrift from safety. Portsmouth are 4 adrift, having lost 3 straight. Stoke now 5 adrift. Sky Bet League 1, Bolton Wanderers top with Salford City, both level on points on 74, both a point above the playoff places, which include Barnsley, Plymouth, Cardiff, and Stockport County. Chesterfield are above the drop, or are the outside looking in, I should say, by 6 goals in goal difference. Tranmere only a point back. At the bottom, Wimbledon and Cambridge 3 points above the drop over Wickham and Blackpool. Carlisle haven't won in 5. They are 5 points adrift. By the way, the 3 here haven't won in 5. Rochdale, Wimbledon, and Cambridge. Doncaster, 13 points adrift. There's only 15 left on offer, so 1 more loss for Doncaster, and they will be down. Shit, man. Cardiff in League 1, I know. Sky Bet League 2, Bristol Rovers have secured at least a playoff place. They lead the league by 6 points over Crewe Alexandra and Crawley Town, who are level on points on 74. Both are 3 above the playoff places, which include Southend United, Wigan, Yeovil, and York. Grimsby Town, a point on the outside looking in. Historic Strikers is back to a hat trick against Celtic. Let's go. Let's go. At the bottom, what a race for relegation. Holy shit. Swindon Town in 18th are only a point above the drop. So are Colchester United and Shrewsbury Town. Notts County and Forest Green Rovers both above the drop only on goal difference. AFC Fylde are currently in 23rd. Cheltenham Town have had a nightmare season, only 2 wins in 41 games. That's a brutal 30 losses out of those 41 games too. That's absolute disaster town. And what's that left them? 28 points adrift. They're down. I'll look at that 1 second. Vanarama National, South Shields have a playoff spot. So do Scunthorpe United. South Shields leading the league. Scunthorpe second. The rest of the playoffs, Solihull Moors, Worthing, Oldham, AFC Sudbury, and Macclesfield Town. Port Vale have won 5 in a row, though, to be 4 points back. So Ziggurath's Macclesfield is currently hanging in there. At the bottom, Fleetwood a point above the drop over Dorking. Boston United is 4 points adrift. Maidstone United is 6. Dagenham and Redbridge is 9 adrift. They only have 4 to play. And then finally, the level above us, level 12, in Central, 2 points clear the league over Burskoff Richmond, who lead Garswood for the second promotion spot. Garswood United by 3 points. At the bottom, Billinge New Street still holding on. They've lost 5 straight. L4 FC have come back with a win, so they're only a point adrift. FC Sal still can't get it together. It's really FC Sal. Still can't get it together, and they are 4 adrift. They have, 3 games to play in that league. I'm going to head off. Benny, have a great stream. Thank you, Cully. Take care, brother. Have a wonderful night. Absolutely wonderful night. Thank you for stopping by. Now, let me see this. Wow. Pretty good. For Scotland, that's a really good forward for the Scottish League. Wow. And he's left-footed as well. Jesus. Got a southpaw. Lurk. All right, appreciate it, Pixel. By the way, we do have one more shout-out to give. And that's the great Snicky. Snicky is here. I got to remember how to spell their name. uh, I gotta do it twice. But if you guys like Counter Strike um, and racing, Snicky is a fantastic commentator and is also a really good racer. I was never able to beat Snicky in like consistently in the F1 game. And now they've gone on and they do iRacing and ACC, and I'm just like some chump, man. Like Snicky is goated now. But yeah, definitely give him a follow as well. So I love how when I did that, your bio comes up and says CS:GO caster, as if Go hasn't been dead for like 2 years now. Uh, but there you go, leagues and focus done. Let's get kicking on. Those on Twitch, by the way, the ads start in about 6 minutes. So you're my goat, Benny. No, Snicky, you are the goat. Okay, he's 53 goals and 53 apps and all comps. Nice. Yeah, that's my fault. Honestly. I don't even recognize myself, Snicky, as a retired CS caster. I put retired CS:GO caster on some of my stuff because I did 4 years of Go, and then I did what we did like a year maybe of two or half a year of two. So I'm like, you know what? Go was wherever it was at. CS2 is nice, but like when you look at the just even things, small things like the default spectator hub was built better for esports on Go, and just everything felt way more natural on Go because they had so much time to uh, work on it. We got a shit ton of transfer news coming away from our club. Apparently, it is the last day of the transfer window, so there is that. But yeah, we are moving on. We've got Welly Scorpions, who are in 8th place and desperately in need of points to avoid the drop. This league, for those that wondering, by the way, only the champion goes up, and the bottom 4 out of the 12 clubs go down. So it's a bit ruthless. It's a lot ruthless, I gotta say. And Welly Scorpions are right on the cusp, man. They are right there in 8th place surviving, but that can change this weekend if they don't get a result against us and results go against them elsewhere, which they got to worry about a lot of teams because there's 4 of them in the drop. So uh, you really got to control your own destiny in this league. Otherwise, you'll find yourself on the wrong end. Uh, man, Ukraine is blowing Egypt away in goal ball right now, 4-1. It's been anyway. um, restricted transfer window closing. I wonder if I'm going to get one of those things like, your press officer wants to know if you would like to participate in whatever it is, the transfer day, the media surround. No, hell no, get away from me. Honestly, so. Whoa, that's awesome. I'm not even into Pokemon, and that's awesome. Somebody tweeted that they went to Anime Los Angeles last weekend, and one of the vendors was selling VHS tapes. So they bought literally, I mean, that's got to be almost 30 tapes of Pokemon on VHS. That's kind of sick, actually. Um, I actually have, I think the anime is You're Under Arrest. I have it on image disc. Which shows you how old I am. But yeah, I have that shit sitting in my closet on image disc. So uh, it's just this big ass thing that looks like a record, but it's actually an oversized CD. And I'm just like, I don't even have the means to play it. I have no way to plug it in and play it anywhere. Like CDs, I still have my old CD players. I still have my old Walkman. It's fantastic. And it it'll play. It just needs two AA batteries, and now headphones that have an aux jack, but or that use an aux jack, but you know, outside of that, it'll work. So we're 2-9 favorites. The draw 9-2. Welly Scorpions 15-1. Um, we need to win out to break the record for the club record for number of wins in a season. It would require us finishing 21-1-0. I don't think it's going to. That's a big ask, man. So I don't know if that's possible. We're not going for it. I'll put it that way. It's not like a record I would like to break like other years where I'm like, let's go for it, let's push, let's go for it, let's put. Oh my God, the amount of University of Bolton Borough, who's in our league, wants somebody because they just need to sign somebody. But I think the deadline's passed. It's over. The transfer window's gone. Nobody can move teams no matter what, even amateurs. They are locked in for the next 2 months, minimum 2 months and a week. Really, like we'll say 10 weeks. It's about 10 weeks that they're locked in for. So nobody can move for the next 10 weeks. Uh, oh, that's unfortunate. 4-3 now. Egypt got one. Oh no, 4-2. Egypt got one back. So, uh, oh no, Spap's injured in training. Well, he's suspended anyway, so it's not the end of the world. He's suspended for the next match. It did say that Jack was doubtful. When is he returning to fitness? 2 days. We can play a game without him. The league's already won, so let's auto save, and then it'll be match day, and we'll get into it finally. Um, Probably going to run through 2 games tonight. If we can run through 3, we'll run through 3, but I have a feeling it'll be 2 tonight. And that'll get us done game 20 and 21, and then we'll come back on Saturday for game 22, the final game of the season. And we'll run through the off season as well there. National under 18 Northwest is Radcliffe under 18s versus Counterlogic under 18s. So our under 18s still lead the under 18 league, which is nice. But let's good shot, but stopped. It is match day. Let's see. We got 2 players retiring too. I totally forgot about that. We have 2 players retiring. I can't think of a save to do in FM. All right, CJ. How long do you want the save to be? What are you looking at? You want a 10-year? You want a 5-year? You want a 20-year? How long do you want the save to be? That's the first question. We should be getting into it shortly. Match day is here, so there we go. AFC Liverpool in talks with Brown. I don't know how they could be in talks. The transfer window's closed, man. Must just be some. They just. Yeah, you can't argue with idiots. That's what I've come to learn. Everybody's playing today. Okay, expectations are we win. Mustel, why? Holy crap, is he wanted? Holy shit, is this guy wanted? He's not really good enough for our team. So, Counterlogic FC under 18s enjoy big win over Radcliffe under 18s. Let's go to the match report, please. Oliver McCarthy in the 37th was the only goal of the first half. We were 1-0 up at the break. Second half, Jordan Patrick in the 60th before Lloyd Leisurtwood in the 72nd made it 3. Jordan Patrick got his brace 6 minutes after that. And we finish 4-0 winners over Radcliffe under 18s, so we're second from bottom. We are now 8 clear at the top of the under 18s league, which means the team needs 4 points to win the league. And they got 4 games to pick those 4 points up. That's very doable. We have got ourselves a match. So what we're going to do is I'm going to come over here to the music. I'm going to pause you. I'll rewind you, and I'll play you again next time. but we've got a match to get to. Jack is back to full fitness tomorrow, so we're not going to play him. We'll just give him the rest. The league is over with for us. Joe Jones will take his place. Joe Jones will take Spap's place. He's suspended. It'll be Sam Wellman who takes his place, and we are going to get into it. So let's proceed to the match. Kun's concerned because he feels unsuited to the role that he's being asked to play, that he has played for 147 appearances. So I don't understand why FM is that fucking wonky. But that is essentially how broken this game is. They've made 3 changes to their starting lineup from previous. We have made 2. Let's keep going on. Point the finger. If you carry your last performance in this match, we'll do well. That motivated quite a few players. Nice. Joe Jones is nervous. Individuals. Joe Jones. Hands on hips. Go have some fun today. That didn't help him. I tried, man. I tried to relieve the pressure, bro, of him being nervous. It didn't work. It didn't work. But it's fine. We're going to get into it. Let's get into it, shall we? 5 straight wins. Really, it's more like 12 or 13. Actually, I think it's more like 17 straight wins. Welly Scorpions on a win, but they lost 4 straight prior to that. They're lining up in their 4-4-2. There is the table. 2 points clear of the dropper, Welly. 3 to play. We love your twinkle. We do. We love your twinkle. We do. We have that chant too, man. We love your twinkle. We do. Oh, twinkle, we love you. We had that chant too. But we're underway. What a ball. Joe Jones, go on. Oh. Okay, they're bringing it forward. Nice cutout from Frack. Myself, Wellman. Parks. Wellman. Twinkle. Back to Wellman. And back to Brott. So everybody's got to reset a little bit, spread out. We should have gone there early, but now he's tightly marked, so it's got to go to Parks down the wing. Now you can 1-2. Oh, what a ball. Good movement. Go on, Sheamus. What a ball. Oh, my God, what a ball. That was how he whipped that one in from that far out. I have no idea. But it is going to be a corner here in the 3rd minute, and we've got the best heading ability of anybody on the team, Joe Jones, starting. Parks has headed back in, but Bramley's got it safely. And that's the end of the highlight. Joe, he's better than me. He's better than you, Sticky. He's better than Twinkle. He's better than everybody, apparently. Apparently the best person who can head the ball on the team is Joe Jones. So, dude has like maybe 50 or 60 goals for the club in his 4 or 5 seasons here. And I want to say 30 of them are with his head. Like, he is just, I don't know what it is about him, man. Joe Jones just gets up and gets the ball. Jumping is 13, and heading is 11. So for this division, or for these divisions, he's an absolute beast at heading the ball. Good cut. He should have sent it down the line, let Frack continue to run. Frack's still going to get there, though. Early cross, and it's headed up and away. Sheamus might run this down. Has. Now the ball's the offsides line. Back for Kunde-Kun. Just back toward goal. Kunde-Kun turns. It's deflected in. Kunde-Kun from Sheamus. It looked like it took a deflection off the defender. It's not the cleanest goal, but they all count. Yeah, he stuck his leg out. Football! Good old Alan Partridge. There's a streamer called Traction FM, by the way, and he is a Football Manager streamer. And then there's another guy who has been in chats. He doesn't stream, but he has been in chats. And Wellman, what have you done here? Goal! Yeah. He has a there's a chatter who's been in Football Manager chats, and his Twitch username is literally foot like a traction engine, and I'm like, oh my god, it's so great. That's just the best username. So we got to be careful here because these Scorpions are coming back at us here, um, and they got a corner. That corner was terrible, but Rasmussen is going to run that down. Cross comes back in. Brat goes for it. Safe hands. The Bratwall, who's been very reliable this season, he saved an unreal penalty. Like, it was so well struck, and Brat somehow got a hand to it and kept it out. And, like, got a hand to it and put it behind his post for a corner. And I'm like, how the fuck did he save that? I have it clipped on the channel. It's fucking insane. I think I forgot to clip the two things I wanted to clip last time, actually. I did. I even put stream markers on the VODs, and I forgot to go back and clip. That's just over. But tells you where my mind's at. I'm just an idiot. Akoni-kun. Oh, Jones. He went up too early for it. He just went up too early for it, and it's a goal kick. Now we're pressuring them again. 1-0 is the score. Here's Snicky, and that's taken off their feet. Sheamus, Wellman. Wellman. Over the top looking for cookies, but Rasmussen, who's everywhere apparently, is going to run that down. He tries to play it over to Chadwick. He finally will on the second attempt, and Chadwick back to Threckeld. Malonga, Bromley. That's in booted up field, but Twinkle cuts it out. Sheamus now back center for me. Cookies turns and goes. Joe Jones on side. Really good space. Joe Jones's cross is put out for a corner. Really good movement of the ball. So Sheamus with the corner. Whipped in. Nobody can get to it. Parks lets it bounce off the top of his head for some reason. Frack has collected it in the backfield. Forward for Sheamus. Did he stay on sides is the question. Flag has stayed down. That is a free kick. And now the question is this too far out for a Akoni-kun magic? Well, we're not even going to get to see. Shit. Akoni-kun's going to take this one softly. Sheamus, well, I have no clue what they were trying to do there. I've run it down. Wellman's got it. Twinkle. There's opportunity here. Cookies, did he stay on is the question. Flag's down. Cuts back. Twinkle! That was a good opportunity. It was a good opportunity, and it was wasted. Here's Jones. Finds Sheamus on the left. Sheamus, Akoni-kun. Akoni-kun goes for goal off the bar. Wow. Sheamus lofts this one in. Frack's got it down. Frack! Is it going to count? It looks like it's going to count. Frackin' Fenwa. What a touch. What a touch. To play that down like that off the chest. Oh, yeah, he's on. Chaw, so good. So very, very good. 2-0. Lovely Frank. Lovely love fractually. What the fuck? Fractuality. That's how I wanted to read it. You put love fractually like the movie title, and in my head I just thought fractuality. Anyway, it's Joe Jones on the right hand side. Snicky! Oh, that's what is his name? McAteer? Sheamus to take the corner. Anyway, punched out by Bramley. Cookies has got it. It's got to go back to Frack. So I need to get that made. I need to get a sound effect that's like fractuality, and just play it every time he scores. Because he's a defender. He's not going to score often, but it would be perfect for him scoring. So Parks, Twinkle, Akoni-kun might be offsides there, and he is. He's off. Akoni-kun is off. So. Here's Dean for, well, he scored a lot of highlights in this half, more than normal. Here's Malonga, and that's going to be out for a corner for the Welly Scorpions, who are 2-0 down. Barker to take the corner. I need a frackin' Fenwa jersey. We should make jerseys for this. Oh, what a save by Brat. So that would be cool if we made jerseys of CLG FC and gave it to the players on the team. So, I think it would be neat. So you might see this save idea again, but it would be, well, not again. Well, I don't know. We had to do a lot of finagling to keep, the players here at the club and stuff. So I'd be down. Eyes emoji. Yeah, but like I would have to save up the money to pay the jersey maker, and then ship them all individually to you guys, which wouldn't be a problem. I just need to get to a position where I can financially do that. I'll put it that way. Oh, good pass, Joe Jones. So, but I got one. I had, you know what? I had custom. I shouldn't say I had. Somebody from Rinny Riot's Discord uh, had got us custom jerseys because we all like football in that Discord too. Because it's just the universal sport, you know what I mean? And like 20 of us, 25 of us got jerseys. So Cookies, no, Bramley's got that. So I might talk to them. This was, granted, 6 years ago now. I might talk to them, though, and see what they did, and then see what the custom jerseys are like. So, because that's what he did. He paid them all up front. We all paid him on the back end, and then he shipped it all out after the design was submitted as well. So, depending on where you got it from, I could order my own and Twinkles. I'll look into details for that. As well. But rather than having you order and ship, the only problem is most vendors are probably going to prefer the pay up front, ship one person, and then they individually, like I would be individually, because we would only order 10. So, I think we're doing well, but we can definitely take charge of this match. I don't know why I said that. We have taken charge. It's 2-0. Why the fuck did I say that? Anyway, second half is underway. Uh, so, I mean, I'll be honest, Snicky. This save is going to be going for a while. So, this save will conclude. Snicky almost got in there. I was almost brilliant. This save will conclude when we win the UEFA Champions League. So we got a while before we get there. You know what I mean? We're only moving up. John Heavy touch from Cookies. That's brilliant. Cookies from a Kuni. What, Snicky? I have to ask. Why is it you've joined this stream 2 or 3 times this season? Really good touch from Cookies. Very good finish as well. Can you transfer to FM25 or no? Will you keep playing? I have no intention of buying 25, so I'm going to keep playing on 24. 25 doesn't have international management. It doesn't have creative club. So can I transfer the save? More than likely, yes. Will I transfer the save? No, because I'm probably going to skip buying 25 and just buy 26 when it comes out in November, December. So, but yeah, I have no intention whatsoever of buying 25. So, I was going to play on 24. But what I will say is I am going to do at some point a bottom to top again. But when I do it, it won't be a community save like this where it's the same players over and over again. They slowly improve over time, or I make them slowly improve over time. It'll be like a proper bottom to top. And when I do that, I'm going to play FM. It'll be an FM 16. But I have 3 or 4 ideas for other saves. But this save is going to be going for a while because we have to win the Champions League to finish the save. So we're only in level 13. So going up to level 12. So we have at least 12, like 11 more domestic seasons in England, like at the minimum. So, what was the question you were going to ask, by the way? Fuck, Joe Chadwick, good finish from him. Fucking hell. Oh, why is it you've been here like 2 or 3 times this season, and once last season? Why is it every game that you join to watch, you don't score? What? Like it's the biggest buzzkill. You tear the league up when you're not watching, and every time you watch, you don't score. So you've had a game. I think I subbed you out of a game once because you had 5 goals and it was like 70 minutes in, and I'm like, let's just get our other striker some playing time. Like I was like, let's just. It's kind of crazy. Like if I go real quick, you have 17 goals and 17 appearances this season. Okay. Uh, Starting from the beginning of the season, in terms of where is it? You went 3 games without scoring, then scored 1, 2, 2, and 1 at 4 straight, so 6 and 4. Went 2 games without scoring, then 2 and 1. Were injured for 2, came back and didn't score. Then scored 1, then didn't score. Then scored 4, then scored 2, and then didn't score last game. So, like literally the games that you show up for, you don't score. And I'm like, I feel bad for you. Offsides on that one. If you were here, you're actually the lowest rated person on the team. So if I were to make the sub, you'd probably be the first one I had to sub out as well. Oh yeah, good header, much needed. I gotta stop showing up. I'm afraid. Oh no. R.I.P. No way you gotta stop showing up. Oh no, here we go. Hold on. Y'all, Snicky's gonna stop showing up to stream because they don't score whenever they show up. So that's the end of that's the end of that. Unfortunately, so uh, justified reaction. LythamSt.Anne, and thankfully I've won the header and it's clear. It's only a 2-goal lead. I mean that's good, but like if Welly had scored, say when they were pressing in the 60th, I'd have thought, okay, hold on. I still kind of feel that way even in the 75th, but now, as time keeps ticking, we're kind of more likely to actually see this out. It's only 3-1. Twinkle's got it here on the right hand side. Joe Jones, Cookies, Akoni-kun, 4-4, and he's absolutely skied it. I thought he was going to head it, and he waited to take it on his foot, and he's shot it over the bar. So, unfortunately, you are actually down to a 6.4 now. So, Simon Roger Mukendi is going to have to come in. Come on, Dean. Come on, team. Dean hits it right to Brot, and that's it. So, Snicky off is the first sub. Parks is going to be the second to Tyler Wright. And I might be the third for my good old friend. I kind of want to get Ben Brindley some playing time, so we'll stick him in there. We're making, I think, how's he done that then? What's up, Connor Winner? What do you mean, how's he done that then? What do you mean? So here's Livingstone, but welcome in the stream. Going back post, missed it off the post. It's in. Offsides. Thank God. That is a. Oh, why am I playing the Price is Right fail horn? No reason for that. He's offsides. Whew. The finish, he skied it. Oh, I have no clue, Connor. I have no clue how he missed it. He should have headed it. He should have used his head, but he waited a little bit longer and took it on his foot, and he just tried to take it first time. And Snicky, why are you still in this? Why are you still in why are you still in the game, man? I've asked for subs. It's the 87th minute. What the heck? There we go. 3 subs. But welcome in, Connor. Hope you're well. Here's Sheamus whipping his ball in. That's going to be Bramley's, and that's that. I don't know why the subs waited so long. But anyway, at least they're made now. So Wright, Brindley, and McKendy are on to try and see this out. Frack, good touch. Keep going. Whips it in. Sheamus is there, back post. Headed up. Not out. Finally, Dean will get it out. And it'll be Bliss at taking it upfield. I'm refusing to come off. Don't fancy it. It's like, do you want to come off? And Snicky's there going, my mind says no, but my body. Like, what team are you managing right now? It is a custom team. Do I have an exclamation point CLG command? I might. I do. Exclamation point CLG. So, woo, there you go. So this is a custom team that's a homage to the old CounterLogic Gaming Esports org. RIP. Speaking of CounterLogic Gaming Esports organization, oh my God, where is it? CLG, man. CLG. Shame. Shame what happened to that organization. But we are in the 12th. Yeah, RIP CLG. Yep. I will never love an esports org like I loved CLG. I know that. But we are in a custom database, Connor. We're using Dan FM databases, England level 20 database. And this is the 13th tier of English football right now. Oh, go on. Mukendi's hurt. Advantage being played. Sheamus back to Akoni-kun, and Akoni-kun's put it wide. And now Mukendi's hurt. But Bramley's going to put this in play. The full-time whistle's going to go. The full-time whistle's going to go. There you go. Akoni-kun's just going to steal it off his feet. Ref, blow the whistle. Ref, blow the whistle. Oh, McKenny's on there walking it off. Why is he walking like... There we go. I'm off, Benny. Have a good rest of the stream. Thank you, Snicky. Have a wonderful night, mate. Take care. And that is a 3-1 victory over the Welly Scorpions. Akoni-kun in the 6th, Frank in the 26th. 2-0 at the break. Cookies literally a minute after the break, or in the opening minute after the break. Joe Chadwick 11 minutes after that for Welly Scorpions. And it is 3-1. Welly Scorpions, we got to tell them nice work. That was good. So that puts us on 20 games with 2 to play. And the big question is, we're already up. We know that. But what did it do to the Welly Scorpions? Because they were only 2 clear of the drop. And did it harm them is the question, which it might have. So let's see where we're going here with this save. Once all the games process. Here we go. Bolton Waresdale, Haslington St. Mary's. Haslington St. Mary's needing a win to get out of the drop themselves. Same with Bolton Waresdale. Relegation 6-pointer. Reese in the 13th minute actually put the hosts, Bolton Waresdale, up, and then he got sent off. Whoa. He scores, and then he gets sent off in the next minute. How did that happen? Lord in the 30th minute leveled it for Haslington St. Mary's, 1-1 at the break. Wellens within the first minute after the break, puts Haslington St. Mary's up 2-1. Jackson, 4 minutes after that, made it 3-1. Benteke, not Christian Benteke, but a C Benteke of some type. He put Haslington St. Mary's 4-1 to the good. They win, a much-needed win for them. They move just 2 points uh, adrift now of safety. CMB with the big win. Hamilton in the 26th put them ahead of Bickerstaff reserves at home, and then he added a second in added time at the end of the second half. So CMB will climb out of the drop up to 8th place. It'll push Welly Scorpions, who we just beat, into the drop. Big surprise result, actually, and that is that relegation candidates University of Bolton Borough at the very tricky Crompton. It was Turner in the 14th, Mullen 40 minutes after that, and University of Bolton Borough 2-0 on the road to stay alive. They are 5 points adrift of safety, which is 2 to play, but they stay alive for one more week. Digmore at home to Wigan Rovers. It was Barkley in the 7th minute for Wigan Rovers to put them up on the road 1-0. Spink in the 13th leveled it for Digmore. And then Jones in the 35th made it 2-1 Wigan Rovers. McLean was dismissed in the 66th minute, and that ended any hopes of a Digmore comeback. They dropped points at Wigan Rovers, who will move up into 6th. Leapfrogging a Tottington United side who lost to Burnley United off a Myler goal in the 11th minute. It was the only goal of the occasion, and so Burnley United also leapfrogging Tottington United by 2 points. They're actually up in the thick of it. It's a really tight mid-table when you think about it. Crompton is on 33, and 3 points back is Tottington in 7th, but all of them are safe from the drop now, as it's come down to CMB, Haslington St. Mary's, and University of Bolton Borough. Bolton Waresdale will be down with this. They are down no matter what. But more about the save. If you're still here, Connor, it is CLG FC. Counterlogic Gaming was an old esports organization, and they died in 2023. And all of the starting 11 players have some former connection to that esports organization. Myself as a commentator, Snicky, who was in here as a mod earlier, who just left. They were a former commentator of CLG's. Parks, our left back, was a commentator of CLG's. Frack, our right back, was friends of one of the more former players of CLG. So everybody has some sort of connection to CLG. We started in level 20. We're in level 13 now. We're moving up to 12 next season. That's the save. The objective is eventually to get them into the Champions League and have them win the Champions League. That's the idea. So that's where we're at right now. I think Ukraine beat not Palestine. They beat Egypt in the goal ball that we had on. Kind of blew them away. It was like 6 or 7-3 at one point. And Egypt just did not look like scoring at all. Anyway, do we have post-match press conference? We do not. Bolton wears their fall into level 14. They are down with that. They are relegated. They are next to their name. University of Bolton Borough is next. Should CMB pick up at any point in time if they pick up a win. So 2 points from CMB is enough to down University of Bolton Borough, as well as a draw for University of Bolton Borough will see them down. They need to win out, and they need to hope CMB do not collect more than 2 points, or 2 points at all. They can only collect one draw. So, but that's the save. Let me throw the music back on, and then I actually need to save the game. I totally forgot to actually click save of the game, which we always do after we play one. But for you guys on YouTube who are watching this on the recording, this was CLG FC episode 154. We'll see you for 155, the penultimate game of the season in the next episode. Until then, take care.